What's going on, man? Who we got, man? Anybody on here yet? Interesting topic today. I just got off the phone. What's going on, everybody? What's good? Okay, did I get that? I got the damn car. Hold on, y'all. Here I come. Here I come. Hold on. I don't know what the hell I got the damn car. Just set it down. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, man. For all of you guys that's been sending me messages, man, I'm sorry. I just got them. Apparently, my phone had some type of glitch, and it was keeping me from receiving the messages, um, which was crazy. But anyway, I tried to answer most of them today. So if I answered if you send me a message on the FHO line and I didn't get right back, I just received all of them today. I was just taking the time out to go through all of my stuff, and I kind of found it and kind of got at it. I'm still getting messages now. Thanks for your reply. See what I'm talking about? So I'm sorry about that. I'm just now being able to reply to. Whoa, that's crazy because I had like 100 and something. I had 100 and something texts, man. So that was crazy. Um, so again, forgive me for that, and let's get right to it. Okay, so in my conversations today, man, I had a couple of real cool questions today, man. Going over some things about about the MC stuff. Hold on, let me get this up. Hold on, let me get this down. Y'all gotta bear with me. 27 people watching. Whoa, okay. What we got? Rob, what up? Let's give me brother Silent Assassin. ATL Hot Wheels was cracking. All right, y'all ready? Let's get this thing cracked. All right, so the question came up today with, say, when you out there getting yonder by yourself, man, what do you do to protect yourself? How do you protect yourself when getting yonder? Um, you know, what do you do? For the most part, man, for me, I never have an issue when it comes to getting yonder because I'm riding my motorcycle. I stay on the main highways. If I am on a back road, I happen to be on that back road, and I try not to be on the back roads at night. I try to be on the back roads when they're most traveled, like during the daytime when people are most traveling. Because you don't want to be on a back road, not even for safety issues, but you don't want to be on a back road just in case you break down. It's harder to get somebody to get services, to get help, to get the whole 9 yards. And your phones, these phones, the service on them is already raggedy. Sometimes your phone has no service, so you have to be aware of that. Always just have a backup plan. But the most important safety feature I can give you is to always have somebody that you trust to know your route. Share your route with somebody. Like when I'm on the highway, I'm sharing my route with Flacco, of course, my mom and dad, the family. Everybody that at least know where what highway I was on. When I bed down, I check in. When I start, I check in. If I have a situation, I check in or whatever. So therefore, people can kind of track, well, he should be in between here and here, or he should be here, or whatever. But for me, because I have made so many relationships all over the world, even when I'm coming through a town, I'll call somebody. I got OMC partners I call. I got, regular partners that I call. Hey, man, I'm coming through your town, man, blah, 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 blah. So you kind of want to make sure that you're doing a check-in thing. And if you don't have that the people, that you can call and check in with, at least let somebody that you trust at home before you leave know your plan, know your route. Hey, I'll be taking this route right here. This is I plan to do this, at least this many miles from here to here this day, and just do a basic, bed down communication thing. Like I do a real quick thing when I get into my room. Before I get started, hey, boom, 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 I'm here. This is a hotel, blah, 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 blah. I'll be leaving in the morning. I get that out the way. and then I either go get me something to eat, and I come back, shower up, get some rest, and do whatever. On that level right there. That's what I try my best to do. What else? You just called me. What's going on? What? I just did it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And like I was gonna get to that next too. You got the tracking apps as well. You got Spotify. You got the other one that I like to use is real easy. Glimpse. That's a real good one. But that's the best protection that you could have. As far as what other kind of protection that you can have, the safest thing probably to carry with you is a knife. You feel what I'm saying? A legal size blade, whatever the blade is, legal size. You can actually carry those in public, and a police officer or nobody can say anything about that if you need that little bit of tech. But I'm gonna tell you something. Be careful what you carry, because whatever you carry can be used against you as well. So just because you think you big and bad and you carry a knife or a blade on the side of your belt, you walk around tough inside the QT or the 7-Eleven or the Walmart, you got people looking at you like, ooh, look at the tough bad biker with the knife. You mess around and get it took from you and get your whole esophagus cut out your throat. You feel what I'm saying? Get your whole little earlobe cut off like Mike Tyson done bit it with your own knife. You feel what I'm saying? Or your own weapon. So be careful with that, man. If you're gonna get a knife, take some type of defensive knife training class where you know how to use your knife. You know how to use whatever weapon it is that you use. Don't just carry it because you think it's gonna keep a person from messing with you or make them think twice. And it ain't about being a badass, man. Um, that part right there, Dallas Cowboys for life. It is what it is, my man. Stupid, man. Uh, and you feel what I'm saying? But whatever it is you carry, if you have to carry something for whatever reason you feel like that you need protection, then just know how to use it. And don't be a hothead. A lot of situations, man, out here, even in life, you could just basically just stay humble enough and stay calm enough and talk yourself out of it. But I will tell you this: 9 times out of 10, 9.9 times out of 10, when you're on that highway, nobody's gonna approach you with anything negative. Even if you run across another OMC or you run across, whatever, 1% or 99% or whatever, diamond holder, whatever, they're never really gonna approach you. They're gonna just kind of mind their business, and you just kind of need to do the same on yours. But if you are approached, just know this, and I'm gonna say this with no disrespect to none of my OMC partners, none of my diamond holders. 9.9 times out of 10, if they approach you, you already got a problem. Yeah, you already got a problem. If you're out on the highway and you're not in that state or you're not from that state, and one of them approach you and ask you, "Hey man, who gave you permission to be here, or what are you doing?" Then most likely that person almost can be considered a borderline asshole, because the average OMC not gonna care nothing about you. He gonna be able to look at your vest and see that you're just passing through, and he's gonna understand that, hey, you just riding your motorcycle. Now, maybe because of if you wear a support patch, maybe the affiliation of the support patch may spark their interest or may cause some type of concern. But whoever you're supporting, you need to know what regions or what territories that they may have issues in before you even take that journey. Um, yeah. So that's something the that you can do. My man ATL Hot Wheels say he carries a flashlight. The baton flashlight are good. Yeah, I mean, if you got time to get to your saddlebags. But again, I'm telling you, I haven't had a situation yet to where I felt in fear of my life. And I done ran up on the banditos, I done ran up on Mongols, I done ran up on Hell's Angels. I done ran across. Now, when I say ran up on me, ran across me, and I was at the gas. I got off at this exit to pull into a gas station, and they were there 5 or 6, 10, 20 or whatever. They were there already getting gas or doing anything and getting ready to leave. I done ran up on Outcast. I done ran up on all Kaz, Wheels, Thunder Guard, and I basically, because of who I was or who I was with at the time, was good. And I basically, if they don't speak, you don't have to speak. That's one thing that you guys need to understand is, if you run up on an OMC and they don't speak, just keep it pushing. It don't mean that they bad at you. It don't mean that they, good or bad or indifferent. Hey, they mind their business, so you mind yours. Get your gas, get what you gonna get, do what you do, and get out. You feel what I'm saying? Be respectful at all times, but don't go out of your way. Don't go out of your way to speak to anybody. If you pull up, like for example, if I pull up at the gas station and we acknowledge each other, I'm ahead. Now, hey, how you doing, brother? And if you don't speak back, then fine. But if you don't even head nod me acknowledging, I'm gonna just keep it pushing. But that's just my personality anyway. I'm gonna speak regardless if you speak back or not. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to say, hey, brother, I spoke to you. You didn't speak. Is everything all right? No, I'm not gonna do that. I head nod, you good, and keep it pushing. But all that, one thing I will never do is answer questions. If an outlaw approaches me and say, "Hey, brother, who are you? Where you coming from? Check this out, sir." And this is what you tell anybody. This and I'm coming a little closer. Y'all can understand this. This is what you tell them, man. And this is the easiest thing in the world right here. If you are approached by anybody and you're in a different state, you're out of your own zone or whatever, and somebody approach you and say, "Hey, brother, state your business or what you're doing here or whatever." The easiest thing to say is, "Hey, sir, much respect to you and your organization, much respect given from me to you guys. I'm just passing through, and you stop what you're doing, or if you're getting gas or whatever you're doing, finish that gas and get on your way." You feel what I'm saying? You get on your gas and you get gone, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. You don't wait around for question after question after question because you kind of like that's kind of like dumb. If I see that it's a possibility that you might have an issue with me or whatever, then either I'm gonna get up out of there or I'm gonna try to seek some type of whatever. But they'll wait your ass out if you decide to wait. But me personally, I'm just gonna get on my motorcycle and ride because that's you said I pulled what you say now. Hold on, let me see some of these comments. Uh, E-Pass, that's good in the hood, all hoods from here to that part right there. If you pull up in salt color, you're still gonna get questioned. Again, no true, and I don't know if I can say this. I need to be careful when I say this, and I'm trying to say it the correct way. To be honest, no, no OMC. I ain't gonna say true outlaw or whatever. No OMC really cares about your 99% situation. They really don't. If you pulled up to a gas station and they was already there, they're gonna continue their business. You pull up, you get gas. If they acknowledge you, acknowledge them. If not, handle your business, you handle it. And if they vice versa, so they not really caring because whatever they're doing, they're gassing up and getting going, and they're handling their business. So they're not gonna really too much care about you and what you got going on. So the questions are, if any, I doubt it. And like I said, I've done this. I'm speaking from experience. So I've never been questioned in a negative way. I've been questioned, "Hey, brother, your club, man. I know, hey, man, we straight, man. Is everything good? Everything good with you, OG?" And just give the respect off the rip. It costs you nothing to give that respect, man. Um, hey, there you go right there, Freddie. There you go right there. It costs nothing to prevent a situation. You feel what I'm saying? If I can just, "Hey, brother, how you doing? You good? Everything straight? Appreciate you," and keep it pushing, then at the end of the day, that's my number one goal is to be safe and to get to and from my destination safely. You feel what I'm saying? And this has been me by myself. So, I can imagine if it's three or four of us, then, like I said, 9 times out of 10, if you're being approached, man, they already got an agenda anyway. So, you always protect yourself at all times, always kind of, be prepared for it. Like I said, I think the one safest weapon that you probably can get away with if you had to carry some type of protection, I don't want to say weapon, but some type of protection, would be a blade. I don't know whatever the regulations is nationwide, 6 inches, 5 inches, 4 inches, whatever. And but again, learn how to use it. Don't just put it on your side and don't know how to use it. Put it on your side and take the listen. Spend money on yourself the way you spend money on everything else. Invest in yourself. You got to invest in yourself. If you don't invest in yourself, then all of it is wasteless. All of it is useless. Invest in yourself, just like you invest in your motorcycle, just like you invest in your bra, just like you invest in your side piece. Invest in yourself. You feel what I'm saying? So that's that. But not like I said, I don't think you should ever be worried about being approached because they don't got time to worry about your petty stuff or the 99% petty stuff or the independent petty stuff. Um, lady on your bike throwing turn signals that you don't know nothing about 5 miles ago. Already. Okay. Hold on, I put over. I thought you was having a seizure. They're assholes. That part. Good look on the pinlock thing. Okay. It don't matter. I carry what I carry, and if it's beef, they will see if I can use it or not. Again, but that would be my best advice, man. Like I said, if people know where you're going, people know where you're coming to. That's always a thing. Like sometimes I'll strike out, man, just to surprise somebody. But for the most part, my family know where I'm going, which way I'm going, and expect a certain time to check in. You only owe that to your family. You only owe that to your friends. If you're part of a club, then your club should have some type of system set up for you guys anyway. Maybe a regular hotline number, or a road captain, or a sergeant at arms, or something that should be contacted when you're on the road, either by yourself or with a group or whatever, so that they'll know, where you guys are going if you guys got there safely, to and from. So, that is the best way to do it. Like I said, but being approached by an outlaw, an OMC, one percenter, um, like I said, it's never really happened to me in a negative way. And I've never been in fear of my life on any journey like that. I've been in fear of my life because it was the highway conditions were maybe a little, uneasy, but never being approached by anybody. I've never had that happen to me. And again, not to say that it won't happen or it can't happen, but just conduct yourself like a man. Period. Conduct yourself like a man. Don't be enamored or wooed or wild or odd about, that's them. And just be normal. Be you. Because understand this. At the end of the day, an OMC man and a 99% man is the same person. We both put our pants on the same way. They just have a different level of motorcycle that they adhere to compared to what you adhere to. But it's still a man. See, that's my thing, and that's one of the things I'll be trying to teach you guys. At the end of the day, a man will gonna handle a situation like a man. The vest ain't gonna change the way that I handle the situation. The vest ain't gonna change the way that I treat you. It ain't gonna change the way that I look at you, that I view you. It ain't gonna change the respect that I'm gonna give you. You're gonna get the same respect from me, whether you got a diamond on or whether you have a non-diamond on. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna respect you at the highest regards as a man, as a human being, period. And again, that's just me. And I'm gonna demand the same amount of respect from whoever, diamond or no diamond. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do nothing to cause myself to be disrespected, and I'm not gonna do nothing to to disrespect you. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just life period. Women, same thing with you women out there. Um, you know, you got you guys, you have your independent women out there. You got some of you women are tough, some of you women are really holding down this independent thing, but there's still a level of respect that you must give a man. You feel what I'm saying? Is it a double standard? Hell yeah. It is. So what? But there's still a level of respect that you must give a man. Women always know this, that you have your own place, you have your own lane. And we respect that. We honor it, we cherish it, and we love it. But when you step in, understand this, ladies, and this goes for me, and I'm a hell of a guy. I will let you get away with a lot. But for me, I tell you this all the time. I tell you this all the time. Thank you, ATL Hot Wheels. Thank you, sir, so much. Thank you. Uh, it's a blessing. I even tell my daughters this, my wife this, my mama even know this, everybody. If you want me to fight you, you ain't gotta do a whole lot of talking. You ain't gotta do a whole lot of running your mouth. All you gotta do is swing. All you got to do is swing, and you got to fade. Period. When you threaten me with violence, I'm gonna threaten you back with violence. And I'm all in because one thing about me, I'm the scariest cat in the world, and we already know what a scared man will do. You feel what I'm saying? A scared man will kill you. Keep on picking on somebody, picking on somebody, picking on somebody. When they do get that strength, when they get that incredible Hulk strength, then they tear your ass up. That's what you had coming. But if you're out there on the highway, man, the best protection is conduct yourself like a man. Conduct yourself with respect, integrity, with wisdom, and just be whole. You feel what I'm saying? Even if you are approached, okay, well, sir, I understand that. Um, and I got that, man. You feel what I'm saying? So, would you say, Freddie, you bought that? Here's your receipt. I'm telling you, it basically is what it is. If you ain't got to do a whole lot of talking for me, arguing back and forth. You ain't got to tell me you don't like me, man. If you swing on me, man, we on. That's just the automatic button. It's AUTO-matic, man. You feel what I'm saying? When my man Silent Assassin say, we just have two different standards, period. Who is that, man? Oh, Bagman. What up, baby? I love you, sir. Shout out to my man Bagman. We just have two different standards, period. The whole motorcycle set is about respect. As long as you respect us one percenters. And that's coming from my man Silent Assassin, a true one percenter, man, a true G, a true gangster, and a gentleman. I promise you that. Trust me. Whenever you meet him, if you ever get a chance to be in his presence, man, just reach out to him. Hey, how you doing, man? And he's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? All in. That part right there, Fred Chico. So that's the biggest thing, man. But as far as protection, if you must carry something, try to carry something that won't get you in trouble. If you're an ex-con, you know damn well you ain't supposed to have no weapon and this and that. And most likely, man, if I gotta carry a gun or whatever just to ride my motorcycle, then I'm just gonna stay away from that situation or from that area. But like I said, things happen and you can't protect yourself. I mean, you never can predict everything that's going on. They go back to the easy button. That part right there. Uh, well, there it is. There, this old crazy ass man right here talking about he got an ice pick and a scalpel. See me, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Back in my day, I used to just carry black hefty trash bags and duct tape because I never knew when I had to tie, go on the city, go on wrap them on up, man. You feel what I'm saying? I never knew, but I had to go on and wrap them on up, man. So I stayed ready, man. When I kept that little black trash bag and duct tape, man, ready to drop your ass off at any given time, man. You feel what I'm saying? But that's back in the day. That's when I didn't know no better, man. That's when I really didn't have. And that's the thing about it too. Understand this, man. You're out there on that highway with people that got stuff to lose. People got families and children and wives and stuff that they're trying to get back to. So it's not so much that I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna take a chance on you because I have nothing to lose. But I'm gonna get out with you. That part right there. Because I got stuff to lose, man. I got a whole family that depend on me. I got a mother and a father that love me. They depend on me. I'm the oldest son. I got a family. I got children. Everybody, that's depending on me to return. So, and I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure you're the same way. That you got people that want you to return, with that. So, for me, man, again, protecting yourself, the best thing you can do is be a man or be a woman, and just understand to embrace that. Understand that respect solves a lot of problems. Respect shuts it down from the beginning. If you respect me and I respect you, and we learn to understand um, that part. Yes, I'm waiting on that interview, man. That's going to be a hell of an interview with my man. So that's going to be hot. Don't worry about getting Sandy Hook. No disrespect to the people that lost their lives. Be aware of your surroundings. Okay. I don't know what that means, Charles Pompey, but yeah. At the end of the day, just be aware of your surroundings. But that's with anything you do in life. Anywhere I go right now, I'm aware of my surroundings. I don't go nowhere just blindly. But like I said, if you're out there motorcycling, you got connections. If I'm in Nebraska, I can call my man. If I'm in Texas, I can call my man. If I'm in Arizona, I can call people. If I'm in Minnesota, I can call people. So that's just what I put down. I keep that big writing pen with me. Lorenzo, that big bag, they don't know about that big bag. I'm from the penitentiary bag. If we had a big, you damn near run the whole yard with a big pen bag. But anyway, so that's that, man. The other thing about getting Yonda I want to touch on is this, man. I had this conversation. I had this conversation earlier today too. A lot of you guys is going to start getting Yonda. Some of you guys for the first time. Some of you guys have been doing it. And I want to make sure that you guys have the number one thing that you need to have before you get Yonda. The number one thing. This is the most critical and crucial thing that you should have when getting Yonda. Um, and that's this card right here. You see this card right here? I covered up my number because I know some of you cats is real slick, real real slick with these numbers right here. You know what I'm talking about? But I covered mine up. If you can get it through that, and this is an old card. I'm actually 10 years in the game now. But this card right here, you see what it says? This is the all premier service. That's the one you want. You want the AAA premier service. And he said, you see what it says premier motorcycle? Can you see that? Right here, premier motorcycle right here. I think I got the premier a little covered up, but you want this card, man, before you go anywhere. You don't just want it for towing. Hey, you can use mine anytime and just call me. You feel me? As a matter of fact, I do probably need to give you one so you can have one because your ass. You feel me? Uh, you feel what I'm saying? But anyway, I kind of unpeeled it so you can see where it says Premier Motorcycle. You don't want just a regular AAA card. You want the Premier Motorcycle card. The Premier Motorcycle card gives you 400 miles of towing, up to 400 miles of towing, or four tows, equaling 100 miles, equaling 400 miles. However we decide to do it. But more importantly, it's not just for towing, because this is what you have to understand. When I'm out there on the road by myself, let me give you the formula for if something happens to me. I'm out on the road by myself. I'm going from here to California, which I'm getting ready to go next month. I'll be on the road for, man, we're going to be all over. I should be doing about 15,000 miles next month on one trip. So you guys pray for me about that. Pray for me for that, man, and just keep me in your prayers because I'll be on the road for, man, a while. Me and my man Bagman, this will be his first trip. But he decided he wanted to tag along with the G. So I'm going to drag his ass. I want y'all to know I'm going to drag his ass, health issues and all. I told him we don't care nothing about his health issues. We don't care nothing about him. But yeah, if you want to come with me, yeah, Bagman. That's your ass, Mr. Postman. But anyway, that's my partner. Yeah, I know I'm going to take care of him, period. I love you, brother. Um, but I will. Okay. All right, I got you. But the most important thing about this card is that okay, that's what it was. I was going to tell you about the worst can happen. So let's just say I'm out on my journey and I break down. My motor is shot to shit. I'm on the side of the highway. My motor is shot. I don't know what's going on. I can't fix it. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my AAA card if I can, if, as long as I got phone service, and I'm gonna call. Hey, I know I'm in between this mile marker and this mile marker heading east, west, north, to south. Always pay attention to where you are on this highway. Okay, I don't know. It's no address, but I'm in between mile marker 202 and 203 on 20 headed east going towards California. I'm in this state. You feel what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. Because I'm trying to remember your mile markers, the towns you heading into, the town you come out of. So bam, once they get me there, hey, get me to the nearest Harley Davidson. So let's just say I get to that Harley Davidson and it's closed. Okay, bam. I'm gonna get the bike there, have them drop the bike off in the front, lock it up. I'm gonna go to a hotel, have them get me to the closest hotel. Normally it's a hotel right around from the dealership or across the street or whatever, not too far. I'm gonna get to that hotel, leave the bike there, call, leave them a message for the service. Boom, enjoy myself that night, chill, make the phone calls, do what I gotta do. Get up the next morning, wait on them to diagnose what's going on with the bike. So let's just say, hey, Big Sal, your bike is shot to shit. We need to put a whole brand new motor in it. The good thing about this bike is I'm under warranty. But let's just say your bike is not under warranty and they're talking about thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to fix your bike. Well, first off, my tow was free with this. With the AAA car, my tow was free. But guess what else is free? My hotel room, my food, because it's called trip interruption. AAA, the premier service, has a service on here called trip interruption, and trip reimbursement. Boom. You need to look those up. Trip interruption and trip reimbursement. So, for example, when I broke down and I got to the hotel, whatever I paid, I keep the receipt. I booked through my AAA, keep the receipt, and whatever I go eat with, if they take AAA, I use the discount, but I keep my receipt. And then the next morning when I get up and go to the dealership, whatever they say is wrong with the vehicle, AAA helps cover the repair of the vehicle. They help cover the repair of the motorcycle. They reimburse you for the room, they reimburse you for the food, they reimburse you for the whole thing. But now I'm at the dealership, the bike is totally shot. It's gonna cost me a couple of $1,000s that I don't have right now to get it fixed. What I do is say, hey, get me to the nearest bus station or the train station or the plane station, whichever is closest, and I leave the bike there, take my stuff off the bike, leave it there, let them fix it, or say, hey, I'll ship the bike to Atlanta. ship the bike back to wherever I'm coming home to. And I'll get on the plane, and I'll get on the bus, plane, or train, and I'll just come on home. My trip is over with, but I don't have to worry about it. So that is what my emergency card is for. I keep an emergency credit card with at least $1,000 on it, because the most that I'm gonna have to put on my emergency credit card is enough to buy my plane, train, or bus ticket to get back home. The bike I'm not worried about. It's at a dealership, so the bike is gonna be straight. They can put it in the back holder, do whatever you gotta do. You get home, get it together, had a bike sent from dealership to dealership. They have a tow service for all Harley Davidsons where they can ship from dealership to dealership. I'm not sure. It used to be free. I'm not sure if it's still free. Uh, but you're not worried about it. You're not worried about being stuck. You're not worried about being stranded. The most you wasted was 2 or 3 days at the most. You get home, you're home now, the bike gets there, you get it to the shop of your choice or whatever and get it fixed. You just lost that little 2 or 3 days, 4 days. You home. You good to go. You haven't spent no whole lot of money. You're not out of pocket. Whatever you have to spend to get your bike fixed, you can take it as your leisure because now the bike is at home, so you can get it fixed at your leisure. But it's never a big issue. I never have to panic or never have to be worried about, you know, um, being out here, being stuck, be, I never have to worry about that because the worst that can happen is get the bike to the dealership, get my ass home, get the bike home, get it fixed when I can get it fixed, and continue motorcycling. And it don't cost a lot of money to do that, like I said. So that's that, man. That when it comes to that, but this card, I promise you, is the best thing going. It's better than whatever insurance cards you got. They got the free towing. It's better than your Hog chapter membership card. I promise you that. Everybody that's on this thread should have this AAA premium premier motorcycle coverage card. You need to have this. This is mandatory. I'm gonna pay this every year, damn near before I pay the mortgage or before I pay whatever. I'm gonna make sure this card is renewed every year. I don't care. This card is a must. It has saved my ass and it has paid me back all of my money and some every year that I've needed it. So if you're out there, if you plan on getting Yonder, make sure you get this upgraded to you want the AAA Premier service and you want to add motorcycles. So you want Premier. Premier means you can tow an RV, you can tow RVs, mobile homes, you can tow whatever. And each one, now this is the good thing about this card, is that you got 400 miles for a car, you got 400 miles for a motorcycle, you got 400 miles for an RV. So if you use 200 on your car, that don't include your 400 that you got on your motorcycle. It's still four. So actually, you got 1,200 miles of towing with this card. 400 for each different category. All right, but for 400 miles one way, because me and Queen, when one year we went to California, we was 392 miles away from LA, and Queen was tired of riding. She was done. She's like, I'm not tripping. Call AAA just told me to LA. I just used my phone, and she was dead serious too. We talked her out of doing it, but she was just going because she didn't feel like riding no more. She was gonna call AAA and had them tow her to 392 miles to the candy shop. But we talked her out of it, me and Snowman. But I'm just saying that was her option. She could have done that. 390, you got 400 miles one way on one tow, or you can use up to 4 tows, up to 400 miles, and you can't beat that. Don't just be fucking it off. This is my emergency. I very seldom use this card. I don't use it for friends. Like cars, for my friends, cars or whatever, yeah, I might use, but I don't touch my motorcycle shit because I need that. Um, if I'm not mistaken, it's only like 350 a year, if that. And I think that's because I got two or three for me, Queen, and my daughter. But it's only like 350 a year. And I think it goes down every year that you're a member. So I'm on 10 years, so it might even be less than 200 for me now. But you can't beat it. Even understand this, you can't get a tow for 100 miles for $350. Period. You can't get your motorcycle towed 100 miles for $350. You can't beat it. It's the best. I promise you. Make sure you got this in your wallet. I didn't get it. I need to get paid to endorse this. AAA, they should be giving me a kickback or something for endorsing it. Around about a price a year. Like I said, no more than 350, Otis. I'm not sure, but I think it's no more than 350. And every year that you're a member, I think it goes down per se. But anyway, you can't beat it. Even if you pay 350 and don't never use it, just the fact that you had that peace of mind, because that's what I'm paying for. I'm paying for peace of mind. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to hold up the whole entire ride or make everybody stuck because this and this and that. Hey, you guys go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead back home. I love you guys. Continue the trip. Boom, and I'm back at the house, chilling. Get my motorcycle fixed and try to catch up or catch the next ride. But that's what I want to tell you, man. So the best weapon, um, the best weapon that you can have when you're out there on the highway is your brain, is your manhood, is your womanhood. Period. That's the best weapon you can have. Nothing else. This first, being a man, having a brain will get you out of any and all situations. It will keep you safe out there on that highway. As always, man, I tell you guys this all the time. If this video has been helpful, support the page. Don't forget to hit the super chat button and make a donation to the page. If you can't hit this now, if you're not watching this live and you're watching it later, don't forget that you can send money to support the FHO cause via PayPal to fastharleysonly@gmail.com via PayPal, man. And we would appreciate the donation. We appreciate the help. It's much needed. We got so much stuff that we're trying to do. Stay tuned for so many adventures. Don't forget, man, February 24th, Dumfries, Virginia is going down. And at Quantico Harley Davidson, we will be giving away a brand new Harley Davidson. I'm telling you, off the chain, brand new, no questions asked. It's going down. Mr. Charles Lewis, what to do, my man? We're gonna have a good time that day. We're gonna have all type of games, free food, and everything. But it's going down. So, as always, before I end my videos, I ask you, anybody have any particular questions, anything they want to ask me, or anything that you might not have had heard in one of my previous videos? You guys need to scroll through the videos. There's so many, years and years and years of videos that you guys can go through. So, I'm riding to Ohio for Rare Breed Weekend. I'm trying to ride with you. Well, hit me up because I'm definitely going. That's Flacco in May. I'm definitely going. So make sure you hit me up, man. Get my number 424-242-2355. And let's get there. Let me see what his crazy ass. I don't know if I want to talk about. Can you talk about set ethics when it comes to one percenters? Okay, that's a good question. The biggest thing I want all of my one percenters to know, and I want all of my 99 percenters to know, is this: at the end of the day, we're all men. To all my OMCs, if you want me to accept you as anything other than a man like myself, then I think that's where the problem lies. I respect and understand that you are in a higher level of MC than I am. I'm an independent writer right now. I respect the history that you represent. I respect the level of the passion that you guys are supposed to have to be at the level that you are. But that does not make you a bigger or better man than me or anybody else. Period. That does not make anybody, nobody here is more of a man than anybody else. Okay? If you allow yourself to be treated as such, then that's something you chose to do as an individual. But I think what we need to do with our OMCs, man, and a lot of them have gotten to the point to where they're just tired of the 99 percenters or us, even us independents, independent cats, you know, thinking that we're entitled. The OMCs owe us nothing. They don't owe us knowledge and education. It would be if you build a relationship or have a relationship with them, then they will teach you all day. But they owe you nothing. Us as 99 percenters, you know, we have a lane to stay in. They have their lane to be in. But I think the biggest problem, and I'm answering this with Silent Assassin, I think the biggest problem is that a lot of the cats that used to be 99 percenters, now they're one percenters, and then they kind of use that to lord over the remaining 99 percenters that they used to be a part of. And that's the problem. Because when you were a 99 percenter, you were a man, and now that you're a one percenter, you're still a man. It's just that you transitioned to a different level of MCing. You didn't transition to a different level of being a man. You didn't transition to a different level of being a man. You just transitioned to a different level of MCing. but you're still the same man that you was before, and are and will be later. So if we can get to understanding that part of it, that hey, we're all the same. You put on your pants like I put on my pants. You have responsibilities like I have responsibilities. You have a family, a mother, the whole 9 yards that you're not willing to give up. Um, and the same thing. Um, it would make it a lot better. I think, like I said, what are the personas that I'm asking my OMC partners to help me break is how come I can approach you guys and hang out with you guys and get the same respect, but others can't, and that's because the individual. That I guess that's the individual thing. Not to say that I'm gonna act like I'm hard when you're around. I'm just gonna be me. See, that's what I'm saying. Don't just be. I'm not telling you to keep it 100. Keep it you. Don't keep it 100. Just keep it you. You feel what I'm saying? Keep it you. It's not an issue of. It's not an issue of your club being tougher than my club. Your club might be more invested in MCing than my club is because we just having fun. My club, we just out here having fun. We chasing hoes. We ride motorcycles. We partying. You guys might, and the OMCs have a different level of commitment to it. So, but even with that different level of commitment, the common denominator is that we're still all men. And I don't know, and I'm saying this, man, and I love you guys, and I don't want to piss anybody off. Please, anybody who feel like I'm maybe stepping over the line, please call me first and let me at least explain that. That I'm not trying to step over the line. I'm just trying to say that, and I think this helps y'all. So when I'm speaking, I'm speaking on behalf of what I think would help everybody. Help you guys have to deal with us have to deal with you guys, back and forth, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But one of the biggest problems with the set is a lot of cats are putting on vests and then becoming child when you're supposed to be an adult first to join a motorcycle club. But then when you put your vest on, you become a kid or you become a non-adult. You feel what I'm saying? That is what causes the problem. You feel what I'm saying? Because again, how do you expect, and this is to my OMCs and this is to my one percenters, okay? How do you expect for me to be out and about at a party and one of your club brothers comes in with he's already hyped. When you left the clubhouse, he was hyped. He got the attitude on. I'm with so and so and so and so OMC. I'm rocking my diamond and a motherfucker can't tell me nothing. And you got the right to have that and to think that. But then when you bump into me on purpose, you went out of your way to bump into me. How do you expect for me not to respond as a man? How do you expect for me to be okay with that as a man? How do you expect for me not to say, "Hey, brother, what's the problem?" Because that's just the natural reaction of any man. Period. Now you turn around, boy, you recognize who I am, etc. Player, check this out, player. I recognize that you bumped into me on purpose or whatever, and that you didn't say, "Hey, man, I apologize," or whatever. The tough guy role, or the bully role in 2018 is played out. And let me say this, where I come from, Compton, California. All the real G's, all the real gangsters, they never had to say they was G's or gangsters. You just knew they was. Whenever you had a chance to see they get down or hear about they get down, you knew they were, oh, don't fuck with so-and-so. He ain't no joke. He didn't have to prove or act the ass to prove that he wasn't no joke. Because again, man, I paid $60,000 for my motorcycle. I got $60,000 invested in my motorcycle. You got $50,000 invested in your motorcycle. So what makes your motorcycle better than mine? $10,000. What makes you motorcycling better than my motorcycle? What makes your manhood better than my manhood? Nigga, nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, to all my OMC partners out there, to all my 1% partners out there, we love you. We thank you for your contribution. Some of us know the wars that were fought to be who you guys are, to stand your ground, and to go against the powers that be for us to be able to do whatever we do. You feel what I'm saying? And we respect that. Some of us don't know because we haven't researched it, but those of us that I do, I truly do. But one thing about me is that I'm not going to disrespect you. So please, and when I say please, please don't disrespect me. Please don't put me in a situation to where I got to make a choice between me going home or you going home. And that's just man shit. That ain't tough guy shit. That ain't Big Sale being rough shit. That's just man shit. That's just real life shit. Period. You feel what I'm saying? So when it comes to that, how do you approach them? I'm gonna speak to everybody. If you don't speak to me, then I'm not even tripping. Hey, brother, how you doing? Huh? Okay. Next. Next. It ain't no big thing. I'm not mad, man. Y'all don't owe me shit. Don't nobody owe Big Sale nothing, man. Don't nobody owe Big Sale nothing. I'm not looking to be owed nothing but respect. I'm going to respect you. I'm going to even go out of my way to make sure that I show you the highest level of respect that I can. And I ask the same. I don't have to get along with you. I don't have to, I don't have to, you know, I don't have to accept the things that you do. That is my choice. I don't even have to put up with the things that you do. It's my choice. I can just leave and just mind my business. Just go be, because see, that's the thing, man. If I'm so, and again, and I'm going to say this. Y'all work with me. Okay, I'm going to say it like this. The whole thing about reaching another level, the whole thing about being 1%er is that they don't depend on nobody else but their own get down to function, to operate, to be, to exist, and all of that. Period. So if that truly be the case, then if you in college, if OMC and 1% of status is college level, okay, and everything else is beneath that, elementary, junior high, and maybe high school. You feel what I'm saying? Or OMC should be probably graduate, you probably out of college, whatever. Then why dibble dabble? Why go down? Why come down? And you got to understand this to all my OMC cats is that a lot of the 99 percenters are just having fun. They playing motorcycle. You feel what I'm saying? And they don't know. And again, it's not your job to teach. It's not. But we would love to hear from you. I promise you. I talk to y'all all the time. I love you guys all the time. I talk to you guys all the time. And I love it. But that's just me, man. Um, so I don't know. But anyway, that's that. The way you approach them is to be a man, be respectful, do what you do. And if you're approached by them, embrace it. If not, let it go. They don't owe you a conversation. Don't nobody got to speak to you. Don't nobody got to say hi to you. Don't nobody got to head nod you or acknowledge you. And quit going places looking for that. As a grown man, if I don't get it, I'm fine with it. I didn't come here to get that. I didn't come here to say, "Ooh, there go Big Sale." No, I came here because it's apparently where I wanted to be, and I'm fine with that. And if I'm there and the atmosphere is a little funky and I'm feeling like people don't want me around, then I'm gonna get in my car and leave. You feel what I'm saying? So, uh, the most dangerous person you will ever meet is a retired G because now he has something to lose. That part. That part. Is the guy that paint the helmet still in business? What is his number? Urban, I'm not sure. I think you might be talking about Michael. I'm not sure. I don't even know if I have his number. He does a lot of painting. Let me see something. I forgot his name. Mike. Hold on, Mike. Anyway, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. Any more questions before I go? I'm looking up this number to see if I have it. Um, okay, so I don't have it that way. Anything else? Any other questions? Real quick. Hold on. I know it's Michael something. Anybody know the guy that paints that does the graphics? I thought I had him here. I thought I had him in my number. Oh, graphics, something graphics. Uptown Graphics. That's what it's called. Uptown Graphics. His name is Mike. I think I should have his number now that I got that. Let me see. Let me put in Uptown. Uptown Graphics, Mike. Uptown. No, I got Uptown. Uptown Plumbing. I don't have Uptown Graphics. Anyways, Uptown Graphics. Look it up. Michael. Okay. I guess that's it. I don't know, but Uptown Graphics. Okay. Let me see. Let me go back to the questions. What we got? We got. Okay. Real quick, did you say AAA Premier will pay some of the repair costs if you break down? They used to. They have for me. You got to look it up. It's called trip interruption and trip reimbursement. Okay. You did an interview with him. No, I didn't. I don't think I did. Oh, you talking about Mark? Are you talking about Mark? The one I did, the one that painted Queen's bike, the pink bike? I got Mark number. Where's the rare breed event in Ohio? It's in I don't know, I want to say Columbus. I'm not sure, but I just know Flacco. Adam Garcia, go on his page or contact any rare breed. They should be able to help you with that. Um, how about passing a pack? How about passing a pack? Being a solo independent rider. There it is. There. Thank you for that number. Somebody put it on there. That's Michael from Uptown Graphic. That's the number for whoever wanted to paint helmet. That's in Atlanta. I also, if you're talking about the person that painted Pink Queen's pink bike, that's my man Mark. I can get you his number as well. But again, if you're independent, then that stuff don't apply to you. If you're an independent rider, it don't apply to you. If I'm riding my motorcycle and I see a pack of cats on their motorcycle, I'm just gonna ride my bike. I'm not tripping. They gonna look over at me. I ain't got no colors on. I don't got MC on my back. I mean, as long as I don't got MC, then what can they say? Hey, you passed something? No, do that. I don't even know nothing about it. See, that's the thing about it. You're independent. You know the rule. You know your thing, but you're independent. So none of that stuff applies to you as far as that go. If you see a pack of dudes, and they going slower than what you going, just go on and get on about your business. Don't be mean mugging them as you know what I'm saying, you mean mugging them. Just, hey man, I'm just riding my. If they wave at you, if they not, just keep going, do your thing. Because who can they call to say, hey, one of your members passed us up? There's no such thing. Okay. Let me see. Where we at? We are at the any other questions? Okay, what we got? What we got? CC, it's in Columbus. How about passing a pack? So that's it. When you know better, you do better. Day and date for the rare breed. Not sure. Thank you, sir. All right, so that's that, man. Any other questions before I go? I love y'all as always, man. Thank you for everybody that sent the super chat. Don't forget, you can send money via PayPal, man. When I tell you, you guys don't know what this money does. It allows me to travel. I'm still trying to get this camera. I got the tripod. I got that in. I was able to go on and purchase the tripod. I got to get the camera and the computer, but I at least need the camera, and I got about a microphone, just so that I can bring you guys better content, better viewing. But don't forget, man, if you're on here and if you're gonna get Yonda, make sure you get this card, man. I promise you, this is the baddest shit going. I don't even get paid to endorse that. I need to get paid, but it is what it is. Be out there when you're out there on the highway, man. Be respectful, be mindful, know your surroundings, and more importantly, be a woman or be a man. That's it. That's what's gonna get you past, man. Thank you for the 360. Are you riding to Quantico on the 24th? No, I will be in the air because I'm being told that the weather is a possibility that the weather will be too rough in between here and there. I've always rode there, and I will because I got two events that I do in Quantico. But I will be riding back there for the other Iron Elite event. But this one in particular, I was told not to count on riding because of the weather. As always, don't forget, man, to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that you can stay up to date on all of my live pieces. If you can, hit the super chat button, man. Donate to the cause. If these videos help you, if you have any questions about these videos, you can email me at fastharleysonly@gmail.com. Don't forget the website is www.therealfho.com. If you have to contact me, 424-242-2355 is the FHO hotline number. I love you more, Unc. Thank you, Bagman. As always, brother, you already know. We right here with it, homie. Forever. It ain't gonna change. Nothing will change that. So again, I love you guys, man. Again, thank you for the love. Again, send the questions, man, because your questions help me to do these videos. I don't want to just be out here free falling and talking about stuff. And don't forget to put some respect on that throttle as always, man. As always, got to put some respect on that throttle, man. And love yourself enough so that when I call you and need some love, you can give me some. You feel me? But also, we don't forget we're putting together the ride to Niagara Falls. We got it about 50% done. I'll announce the dates and the times. We're gonna have two different leave dates. The ride starts on Thursday. We'll be doing a leave date out of the Washington area. I have a group. My boy gonna be leading a group from that area. We got a group leaving from Atlanta, and then we'll be meeting up Friday and whatever part bedding down doing Niagara Falls. So we will be bedding down one day in Niagara Falls. That shit is gonna be epic, man. I just can't wait to laugh with all y'all, cause I know it's gonna be funny. I know some of y'all gonna pull up on some ugly ass motorcycles that I'm gonna have to go on and bite my tongue about. But you don't never know. Hate them just might show up on this ride, man. Ain't no telling. Hate them just might show up on this ride. So if you're not willing to come have some fun, man, and do some adult shit, man, and let's chop it up about the lifestyle we live, then that's different. Let me see. It says the question is, can you give? Hold on, let me show this, Gerald. Can you go over some rules that an independent rider should know overall? Do a video one day. Thanks. I do them all the time, but I will. All the videos I've been doing lately are from an independent perspective. What is that has stop gonna look like with all them riders, man? That part, it's gonna be nice. I hope I can get. I'm asking, man. If we get this first ride out, if we get 30, 40 riders, I'll probably be in tears, man. To show for you guys to show me that much love and that much respect, I'll probably be in tears. I don't expect that. I do expect it to grow every year because we're gonna do something different every year. I do expect it to grow. A couple of people have sent me some beautiful patches that we will probably be, you know, putting out there, getting the patches made for that particular ride, so that in honor of those who just showed them love and was a part of the history. Because one thing I can tell you, the ride, the history, and I'm just trying to make memories, homie. I'm trying to have memories with you cats. I'm trying to just always remember some of you cats and love on you cats, man. And just have a good time, man. I mean, just to say that I got a partner up and so, I got a partner over here and so, man. I remember this ride. Remember, them stories, man. Remember the time we went to so, oh, man. Just to have the stories, because that's what these rides do, man. You feel what I'm saying? No, we ain't gonna do no long ass gas stops. I promise you that. We not gonna do no long ass gas stops. We not having it, man. We gonna gas and get going, man. Now the hotel and the eating and all that old shit, we gonna have a ball. But them gas stops, I ain't ATL, I ain't messing with you, probably. I promise you, you gonna have to ride that motorcycle, man. You feel what I'm saying? I'm already, the first leg of the ride is less than 600 miles. That's the first. The second is 300. You feel what I'm saying? Then another 3, then back to. So I'm giving you a break, man. You ain't even gonna do 600 miles the first day, man. You feel what I'm saying? What is you at the gas station 35 minutes for? What is you hide in the freezer for, man? If you don't come up out them white folks that stove, man, to get on this motorcycle, you feel me? If you don't bring your ass up out that stove, man, and get on this motorcycle so we can get up out of here, man. I'll be doing a ride. I'm gonna try to put something together, shorty. So if not, you just have to kind of trying to catch up that way, man. So anyway, I love you guys, man. Love, peace, and hair grease as always. Keep some respect on the throttle. Love yourself enough so you can love me. And again, it's 2018, man. Do it on purpose, man. Do it on purpose, man. Let them know we love them, man. Let them know you love them while you still can, man. You feel me? Again, I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks. It's your boy, Big CLFHOH, and I see I'm gone.